So this shop has been a bike shop for 40 plus years. Now this place started out so long ago, way before my time, but my time started here in 1994. That's when I first got into BMX. My mom actually got my first BMX bike from the shop. It was a Mongoose Menace, and I got it for Christmas in 1994. So April 1995, I started racing in the back, and I fell in love with racing, and I loved the shop. The shop was huge, it had so many bikes, it was just amazing. After a while, I got to know the people that ran the place, and it kind of became almost like the local kid that was allowed to hang around in the back of the shop, and that was such a cool experience. That was one of the earliest memories of mine of like bike riding that like brought me joy, was this place. The shop ended up being taken over by a different company in 1998, and then in 2007 my dad was approached by the woman that was owning the property. She said that the track was going to have to close down because she was going to have to, rent this place out to something else besides a bike shop. So my dad didn't like the sound of that, so he talked to me about opening up this bike shop here and to keep it going, and that's what we did, and things have been going awesome since then. I actually have like notebooks of drawings that I've made of this bike shop from second grade, saying that I hope I'd own it one day, which is pretty insane considering here we are. I think our goal when we bought the place was to, just have a family that runs a bike shop in a way. It's not like we want to reinvent the wheel like as a bike shop or a family that was running it. We just really loved bikes, and we just wanted to be a part of it. And if we were able to make money and sustain, that was our goal with it. So we had a really, really kind of strange look into it. We weren't looking into it as much as a business as much as we were looking at a passion of ours. So me and my parents are partners in the shop, and it's always been that way. And my mom, she actually runs the shop, and she handles all that stuff. And from what I do, I come here, I film videos here, and we will do the marketing and stuff through the channel for the shop. So it's pretty cool how it all worked out that way. I don't technically work here every day, but I'm always around the shop. Whenever I'm home, this is our focal point. When we're filming videos for the channel, we're meeting here, going somewhere else, or filming somewhere in the back here. My brother is an employee. I think he's getting really, really good at working on bikes. When he first started working, I remember thinking in my head, why is this dude in the back? He's not Brooklyn. He can't hang with Brooklyn. And for a while, I was nervous about Matty, handling these kind of repairs and stuff. But he spent so much time in the back there, and he's learned so much over the past years. He's so good at working on bikes now. I'll see him diagnose a problem and be able to know exactly what it is and how to fix it. And he does it the right way too, which is really cool. And I think it's also helped him kind of, turn into a smarter, more knowledgeable, person, because he's able to problem solve, and it gives him responsibility as well.
My full job here is a mechanic, but I do help out with a little bit of everything, whether it's sales or ordering, cleaning up, whatever I got to do. But for the most part, it depends who's working. I do like to be a mechanic for the most part. Definitely one of the plus sides of having a family-owned shop is if I need to take time off work, I can. My mom's usually pretty cool with it. She's the boss, so if I ask her, hey, Ma, I got to go take off a couple days because I am fortunate enough to travel right now, she's like, all right, Matt, it's cool. When you get home, you can work and try and make some money again. So it usually works out really well. She's a good lady. As a mechanic, every day starts off by looking on, we have a little iPad that shows us all the repairs for the day. So it usually contains a lot of tune-ups. Tune-ups go from everything for gear adjustments, brake adjustments, truing the wheels, lubing, greasing everything on the bike. Sometimes I'm scrubbing rust off or refurbishing bikes. And then in the mix of the day, it's a lot of flat tires, probably 400 to 3,000 flat tires a day. We do carry a lot of different BMX brands and in complete bikes, at least, whether it's online selling or in store. There's always kids coming in asking for a bunch of different brands, so we're finally keeping up with that. We've got probably 10 different BMX brands, which is pretty cool to see. In stock, we do have a lot of different BMX brands. We try and keep up with what's hot. For the most part, I think Tall Order and Kink are our best sellers right now. I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored, but they actually are selling really well. I think it's the colors. Kids are into bright colors these days, which is really cool to see. And it's not just black and white anymore. But between online selling and kids walking in the shop, just coming to visit for the first time, it seems like BMX bikes are really picking up lately.
I mean, like I was saying earlier, this place was all about passion, and passion was BMX for us. So we needed to have a huge BMX section because we want to keep BMX alive, and that's what we're about here. So having so many BMX bikes on the floor and being able to have our online shop, scbicycles.com, we're able to sell BMX bikes around the country to people, you know, and it's cool because we'll do like autograph posters for people that watch the channel and stuff. Like all they have to do is ask in the comments and we're able to send it out there. So it's crazy to think like people can get a bike from Scotty Cranmer's bike shop that live in California, that live in Texas. Like it's pretty cool.
I think what sets us apart is that we're one of the biggest shops I think that I've ever seen. We have such an array of all types of different bikes and parts and a lot of other weird items in here. We don't just sell like one niche item. Like we have road bikes, mountain bikes, BMX bikes, all types of different stuff. And now that we've got the online store going, I think that we're basically unstoppable.
Who's trying to stop you?
You.
Sorry.
Luckily, we do have the hookup with a lot of good brands and everything, so we're able to carry almost every brand, every size, whatever you can possibly ask for in every part. Me and Brooklyn do a good job of keeping up with that stuff, and I think we have a lot to offer. I've never really seen a shop that you could walk into and they have a little bit of everything that you're possibly looking for. I don't even know if my dad's ever ridden a bike, but he does have a big collection of old school bikes, whether he's stolen them or been giving them, gifted, or traded for them. He's never stolen bikes, so don't take that the wrong way. But no, he's got a lot of really cool bikes up there that he probably doesn't know what they are as much. I think the one he's most proud of is he finally got his first bike. It's an Apollo, and he was really excited when somebody brought it in. He ended up getting it for a good deal.
Most stressful part about having the shop is definitely, you know, sustaining. You got to make sure that you have all the proper amount of bikes on the floor. And, you know, there's a lot of times where you'll have tons of repairs coming in, but you have to get bikes ready for the weekend because, you know, the weekend's going to be busy. Like it's going to be perfect weather out. So things like that are definitely the hardest, you know, and keeping everything stocked and keeping everything running smooth. But everybody does such a good job. It's such a well-oiled machine at this point. Our crew that we have working for us, they all have their work to do and they know what to do and get done. So everything's been going really smooth. The most rewarding thing about having the shop is seeing kids come in here and get their first BMX bike just like I did. And you'll never forget like that feeling of getting that bike and you're so proud of it. And seeing those kids walk out that door and have that same, you know, smile that you had in your face when you had your bike. Like, possibly somebody's dream just came true just like yours did. So that's definitely my favorite part. So a lot of people that watch our YouTube channel, they come by and they come and see Matty working in the back of Brooklyn. They'll even see me and Big Boy hanging out here. If you guys ever want to come by, the address is 2449 US Highway 9 North in Howell, New Jersey, 07731. So if you guys want to come by and say what's up, we are most likely going to be here and family will treat you good. We'll help you out if you need a bike or if you want to pick up a shirt or anything like that. So come on by. And if you guys can't make it by, if you guys aren't living in New Jersey or passing through, you guys can go on our website, scbicycles.com. And if you guys buy something on there and you guys ask for an autograph poster in the comments, we will send you one out there. So either way, we hope to reach out to you guys some way or another, whether it's through mail, sending a poster, or you guys coming in and we can shake hands.